Welcome to the beginning of the Fantasy Draft Challenge. Today I will be doing a one-season fantasy draft trying to win the Stanley Cup. Now if you want full details on all the rules, there's a link in the description to the rules video, but super quickly I'll go through it with you. Today we're hopping into a fantasy draft using the Toronto Maple Leafs. In this fantasy draft I have to have at least 6 current Toronto Maple Leafs on the roster. I will draft the first 18 players, the AI will do the rest, and I'm allowed to make 1 free agency signing, 1 trade, and the salary cap is on. Now, as we get along through this episode, we will go through more rules as things come up, but the important thing here is that you guys are going to tell me who I'm going to use next week. The top rated comment down below will choose the team, so make sure you leave a comment and let me know. So here we are the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'm just leaving everything as is. This is going to be like default. Owner mode's going to be off, the fantasy draft will be on, salary cap on, fog of war, morale, all that stuff is going to be off. We're not playing a normal franchise mode. This is a one-season fantasy draft. Injuries are going to be off for this. The trade difficulties are going to be set on medium. I'm only allowed to do 1 trade anyways, unless I am receiving offers. If I receive an offer, I can accept it. It doesn't matter how many I get. And a shout out to Ben, who said we should use classic draft ownership, mainly because that way everyone has the same amount of draft picks. I'm going to be accepting trades. It's only fair. It's draft time. Let's do this. The salary cap is on. Let's see what we're going to get. Now, we already chose where we're going to be drafting at the beginning of last video. I'm going to be pick number 7. Next time, it's going to be randomized 3 times. Wherever we land, we're going to land. But that's what we did last time, and we landed on 7. So we're going to start pick 7. So here we go. This is the draft lineup. Let's do this. Will Matthews be available at 7? No. But we should be able to get Mitch Marner. We won't be getting Matthews. Matthews goes number 4 to the New York Islanders. Of course, Connor McDavid goes number 1. At pick number 7, and I'm just using EA's default rosters here. Normally, I would not take Mitch Marner here. I would have gone with Tkachuk. I'm going to go Marner simply because he's a Leaf. And you need to have at least 6 Leafs players on this team drafted by me. So, Mitch Marner, welcome to the squad. We got Barzal just went, Gaudreau, Forsberg, there goes Dylan Larkin. Nylander goes to the Ottawa Senators. All right, let's see who's available then. Let's see who's available. We got Stamkos, Carlson, Kane. Oh, man, we got some good players. We got some really good players here. Do we have any Leafs? And how far do the Leafs go? Morgan Riley's down here. I don't think I'm going to take Riley yet. If he's gone next pick, he's gone next pick. Let's get a center. Let's, maybe Stamkos. Stamkos and Marner on the first line. That sounds pretty good. I got to worry about the cap, though. I got to worry about the cap. Let me see what else we have here. You know what? I'm going to go Patrice Bergeron. I'm going to go Patrice Bergeron. $2.5 million. That's going to help save us a bunch of cap for our next pick. I like it. We will take Bergeron, and then who do we have here? Yeah, John Carlson's still available. Stamkos is still available. See, like, I feel like that was a good idea for me to take Bergeron there. He's got a low cap hit. At $11 million, I don't like Tavares for $11 million, but at a fantasy draft, the fact that he's a Leaf, Morgan Riley's available. I'm going to take Morgan Riley. I'm taking Morgan Riley. If Tavares is still available, at like with our 4th pick, we'll take Tavares. But Morgan Riley, we get our number 1 D-man, and he's a Leaf, and Tavares is available too. So I have to do that. That's 3 Leafs already taken. We have Tavares, Riley, Bergeron, Marner. Looks kind of similar to the draft I did last week, which is kind of nice. I like that team that we put together. It's not going to look the same at the end, but we are going to build a team here and see if we can win the cup. This is pick number 5, so we have Tavares, Riley, Marner. I don't need to worry too much about Leafs here. That being said, Ryan O'Reilly's right there. I could just get I'm taking Ryan O'Reilly. I am. Tavares, Bergeron, and O'Reilly down the middle. That's our 4th Leaf. Burns, we have Ekholm here. We should probably take a defenseman. As we took Morgan Riley already, we should probably take a right-handed D-man here. We could take Ryan Ellis, but he's got a bigger cap hit. Let's take Brent Burns. Let's take Brent Burns. Get that size going on the back end. Maybe worry about a goalie here. We can take Marc-Andre Fleury. That could be an interesting pick. We got Reimer. Matt Murray. Oh, man, do I want to spend that much on a goalie? We could just take Matt Murray and see how he does. My problem with taking Murray is his cap hit. We could get, we can get Ranted at $2 million, you know what I mean? And he's actually a higher overall. But we could get the Leaf out of... No, I'm not taking Murray. I can't do it. We're going to take... we won't take a goalie yet, then. We won't take a goalie yet. I'll take one of the lower end one. We won't take, like, a crazy good goalie. Maybe we go another defenseman here. Let's see who's available. Dmitry Orlov at 1.2 mil. Let's take him. We're going to need cap space. That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup. All right, now we'll look at a goalie here. I'm sure that some have gone. Yeah, so some have gone. I might just take Ranta. Ranta as our number 1. Matt Murray's still available. No, I'm going to take Ranta. Ranta's going to be our goalie. So, Ranta, welcome to the squad. Pick number 9, Will Yegrin just went. Are there any Leafs that are standing out here? Tyler Seguin available? That cap hit, though. I just can't justify it. Any Leafs that pop up here, we might have to take. Tara Vinen available. Some big names still available. I like this. Okay. We got Copper. I see Carlson. Anyone I want. I mean, we can get Jake Muzzin for the back end. We got TJ Brody. He's $5 million as well. See, this is when it gets tricky because these players who do play for the Leafs, they all have these massive contracts. All right, I'm taking Mark Giordano. We're gonna do. I don't think I need to take Giordano right now. I think we can wait on Mark Giordano, but he's got no cap hit at all. Let's take a forward. Let's try and make the team a little bit better here. I think we're gonna go Joe Pavelski. I like it. Joe Pavelski, 87 overall. Welcome aboard. David Krejci at 1 million. We'd be saving a lot of cap, but I think we're gonna go Jake Muzzin here and get another Leaf out of the way. This is pick number 11. Krejci still available. We got Jonathan Toews at 10 million. Don't think I'm going to be doing that one. I am going to take Giordano here. Get that Leaf out of the way. I think we're done all of our Leafs. I'm going to double check on that. I don't want there to be any mistakes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're done getting Leafs. If I want to get more, I can. I do not need to draft any more Leafs. I can just go with whoever I want the rest of this draft and try and build an elite team. That being said, we're down to 28 million in cap space. And we still have a bunch of picks to go, so I got to be smart here. You know, I think I'm gonna be smart here and get our backup goalie and James Reimer, bring him back to Toronto, and our goalie tandem is set for the year. This is pick number 13, and we have 25 million in cap, about 26 million in cap. I want to make one more big signing. You know what I mean? I want to get one more big elite player, and Blake Wheeler's not bad at 85 overall. 8 million though, he was almost a point per game, I guess. I just don't want to run into an issue where like a trade comes up that I really need to worry about the cap, you know what I mean? Let's go Phil Kessel here, 1.5 million. That's a good addition. That's someone who's going to help us. And then I think we're good for cap. We only have a few more picks to make here, and we have 25 million in cap. This is good. I think that was a good pick. I need one more defenseman. Let's get that out of the way. Let's make sure our defense is set. You know what? I could take Luke Shen. It's another Leaf, but he's right-handed. He fits. He's got no cap hit. I like it. We have 3 picks to go. I need wingers desperately. So we're going to go for some wingers here. Andre Palat's available. JVR we can bring back, but that's 7 million. I don't think I want to do that. Thomas Tatar might not be bad. You know, I think I might go Sod here. He put up a decent amount of points. 90 games played, excuse me? Well, we're going to grab Sod. Sod's going to be our left winger here. Don't be Sod 20. Added to the team. There goes Jack Campbell as we have pick number 16 here. Oh, boy. We need wingers. Like, there's no doubt about that. We are struggling on offense. Nyquist is available. I love Gus. Let's take Gus. We'll add him to the squad. I think our defense is really good. I'm worried about the offense. Pick 17, the second last pick of the day. Again, we're going with any forward we can get here. Oshie's available. I like Oshie. We only have 16 million in cap, but Oshie's not bad. We have Thomas Tatar. Foligno put up 44. I don't know if he'll replicate that. We also have Adam Henrique. Carter could be interesting. You know what? Let's go Jeff Carter. Okay. That's not bad. Then we have one more pick to make. Our final pick of the draft here before the AI takes over and does the rest. Let's see who we're going to take. We have 13 million in cap. I want to have as much room as possible in case we need to make a trade or something. I'm going to take Hoffman. It's not bad. You know what? I'm going to go with Parise. Or Parise, depending on who you talk to. Apparently, he started calling himself Parise. I don't know. Regardless, that was our final pick in the draft. We did get all of our Leafs. And now the AI is going to sim the rest of the draft for us. And we can start putting our team together. All right, so our final pick was Parise. We have Tarasov, Kaiser, Bryson, Goyette. Is that Joshua Waugh? Will Cooley, former Spitfire. Love the guy. Okay, let's take a look at our team. All right, here's the team that we have put together. Pavelski, Bergeron, Marner, Kessel, Tavares, and Carter. Parise, O'Reilly, and Nyquist. Kaiser, Bryson, and Sod. So this fourth line, not looking good. On defense, it's Orlov and Burns, Riley and Shen, Muzzin and Giordano, and the goalies are Antti Ranta and James Reimer. Now, after looking at the team we've drafted, we're allowed to make one free agency signing, and I think we're going to go for a winger on the fourth line because the team needs it pretty badly, I think. So these are all the players available. Interesting choices. Of course, we are going to take a winger. We're going to take a forward no matter what. Oshie's available. There's JVR. We can bring JVR back. And I think that might be an interesting option. We can put JVR back on the team. Former Leaf, of course. I feel like JVR is the best option because his cap hit before, if we were going to draft him, was $7 million. Now it's only 1.4. And while I love Adam Henrique, JVR, we're going to offer you a contract. We're going to make sure you sign at 1.75. Let's make sure he gets on the team because he's our first and only choice here. And if he signs, we have ourselves another addition to the squad.
5 minutes later.
JVR says yes. We're going to call him up right now and add him to the team. And we are going to set our lines yet again. Now the lines are looking a little bit different. Pavelski, Bergeron, Marner, Kessel, Tavares, JVR, Cooley, O'Reilly, Saad, Nyquist, Carter, Parise. I didn't realize that the one guy that we had up on forward was actually a defenseman, so I had to call up Will Cooley here. And then on defense, it's Orlov, Burns, Shen, Riley, Muzzin, Giordano, with Ranta and Reimer. Well, with our line set, let's go ahead and sim to the regular season. Let's see how we do in free. We have a trade offer. I can get rid of a player for draft picks. I'm not accepting this trade. However, I can accept any trades that do come in. It doesn't matter if draft picks are involved. That being said, when I make a trade, I'm only allowed to make one trade per fantasy draft. But when I make that trade, I'm not allowed to include draft picks. I can accept any trades I get, but I can't edit them either. Thank you, Vegas, but I will pass. And we get another offer here for more picks. Well, I'm definitely not accepting, and I'm not allowed to play with the trade block, so let's hope that we get some better offers in the future. Yeah, Scout, don't care. You're not needed, as we are going to hop into the regular season. How did we do in the preseason? Well, in the preseason, we went 5-1-1. That's pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with that. So the team's not looking too bad. Our first game is going to be against the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go ahead and slow sim this. We're not going to do a lot of this, but I like to get some slow sim action in here. Your brand new look Toronto Maple Leafs after the fantasy draft here. First game against Montreal. First period. And we're down to the one. Orlov gets the goal for us. Holloway and Cole score for Montreal. Second period, 2-2 as Pavelski gets on the board, scores on Vasilevsky. Seeing these names on these different teams is going to be wild. As we head into the third period here, we have a lead in shots. We're outplaying them. We just need to find the back of the net. Montreal with a power play, 5-on-3, and they do not capitalize. A great job by the PK. Come on, guys. Score one. Holloway scores on Ranta to give Montreal the lead. I hope this is not a sign of things to come. Come on, guys. Tie it up. 30 seconds, and we end up losing our debut to Montreal. From here, guys, I'm going to sim all the way to the Christmas break. I'll let you guys see any trades we get in between. I don't know if I'm going to accept any of them, but I will let you see them no matter what. And then once we're at the Christmas break, we're going to take a look at everyone's stats, see if we need to make any changes, and we can look at making our trade. All right, we have a trade offer, and it is for Shane Gostisbehere. Now, the thing is, we're not giving up anything that we can use. We're not allowed to use any of these assets, but we can use Shane Gostisbehere. If we want to trade him later on, we can add him to a trade offer. We want to use him on the team right now, we can. I'm accepting this. Shane Gostisbehere, welcome aboard. He gets added to the team. We're going to cancel the sim, and now we can play around with this. Now, no matter what we do, there has to be 6 Leafs on the team at all times. We have Marner, we have Tavares, we have O'Reilly, Riley, Shen, Muzzin, and Giordano. We have 7 right now on the team, so I can technically take one of these players off if I want to add Shane Gostisbehere in. Adding Ghost gives us a +2 on the bottom pair. I gotta do it. Giordano's going to be scratched. We have Muzzin, Riley, Shen. Just making sure, double checking, we have 6 Leafs at all times. We have Tavares, Marner, and O'Reilly. We're good. Getting that +2 on the bottom pair could be really helpful. Another trade offer coming in here for Adam Henrique. Couple of picks going the other way. I will be accepting this as well. Adam Henrique would be very helpful on this team. Let's add him in too. That's big. The teams are helping us here. I love this. So now the lines are looking like this. Pavelski, Bergeron, Marner, Kessel, Tavares, JVR, Carter, O'Reilly, Nyquist, Saad, Henrique, Parise. Defense is going to be looking the same here. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure that we get that boost. What did we have this? I think it was like that. Was it like that? Yeah, it was like that. So that's how we're going to leave it. Make sure we get that boost. And let's continue simming. Well, we're here at the Christmas break. We're 18-12-4, currently 3rd in the Atlantic behind the Lightning and the Senators. In terms of points, Marner's over a point per game, 35-34. Let's see how everyone else is doing. We've got Tavares, who's a plus 14, 32 points in 34 games. Pavelski has 31-34. I love it. Kessel has 29. He's a plus 22. And I'll go through the rest here. Is there anyone that's like super disappointing? I mean, Ghost has been all right. Not upset with that. Henrique's a -4. -9 for Parise. All right. Bottom pair. I mean, Muzzin has no points, but he's a plus 13. Giordano, of course, not playing anymore, and we may look to trade him, see if he has any value. I'm not super concerned, though. Do you know what? We're doing okay. Here are all the standings. I mean, we're 3rd in the division, right? It's not terrible. How is the entire league doing? How are we sitting here? So Ottawa's 1st in the entire league with 49 points already. The Devils, the Knights, where are we at? Where are we sitting in the league? We're 12th in the league. That's not terrible. We're not doing too bad. I'm not super upset. Now, with Ottawa leading the league in terms of points here, let's take a look at their team. Barkov, Tarasenko, Nylander, Stamkos, Pacioretty, Bertuzzi, Roslovic, Kane, Gaudreau, Ristolainen, Stenlin, and Greer. Slavin, Pionk, Manson, Butcher. See, like, I feel like this is a solid team. Like, their top 6 is really good, but I don't think that they're, like, crazy. Who's their goalie? Thatcher Demko? Maybe he's just having the unreal... Yeah, his stats are very good. Okay, so their goalies are... I mean, okay, Copley's doing terribly, but Demko has been very good for them, so interesting to see how that worked out. And leading the entire league in points is Mark Scheifele with 52 points in 36 games. Pasta has 45, McDavid with 45, Fox with 45, Robertson 42. What is going on in Vegas where Scheifele has 52 points? Who is he playing with to make this happen? He's playing with Kucherov, who has 41, and then Bratt with 42. That's an interesting line. Their team does not look that good either. Defense, it's good. It's okay. They've got to have a crazy goalie, though, right? Like, they have to have, like, a really good goalie. They don't? I'm confused. Vegas is killing it. Now, I could look at making a trade right now. I don't think I'm going to. I might wait until the deadline, see if we get any more offers, to see if we can bolster our roster a little bit. Just see if anyone wants to give us a player, maybe somebody we can flip at the deadline or something, get some more value. Because, again, I can't add draft picks to these trades. So let's see what happens when I send them all the way up to the trade deadline. We have a trade offer. It's a 4th and Schoberg for TJ Oshie and Andreas Johnsson. I feel like this is going to... I'm not editing the trade. I'm just looking at it. Just want to throw that out there. How is Oshie doing this year? 23 points in 34 games. How would he fit to the team? Doesn't fit any of the lines. That's fine. What about Johnsson here? 12 points, 34 games. Is Oshie going to have any value when the trade deadline comes? And is he better than anyone that we have? Would I be replacing anyone? I don't think so, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think this is the trade I want to make. I mean, I guess I could put Oshie in over Parise, but that's it, right? I mean, you know what? This doesn't hurt me in any way if I take this, right? It doesn't hurt me in any way. We add on, the only thing that hurts is the cap, but maybe I could waive Johnson. Let's do it. You know what? I'm going to accept it. I didn't make any offers to it, but yeah, we're gonna make some changes here, and we're gonna see if we can waive Johnson. Yeah, we don't have a lot of cap space, so we're actually gonna put him on waivers. If he gets sent down, great. If he gets claimed, whatever. He was not claimed, and that's gonna help us with a little bit of cap space. I'll also send down Parise, just so that way that helps just a little bit more. And then if we want to trade them later, we can. So yeah, we have a little bit of cap space and $4 million at the moment. And we'll see if Oshie can maybe help stabilize that 4th line. He's put up more points than Parise was able to do, so hopefully that helps. Back to simming here. We'll head over to the trade deadline, see how the team's doing, see if we want to make our trade. No trade offers came in there. We're at the trade deadline, and we are going to be buyers. Let's see what happens here and see who's on the block. First up, I see Devontae's 88 overall. We got Marchessault, Varlamov, Trouba, Barbashev, Severson. Not a lot of huge names coming up, but we'll see if we can make something happen here. Let's take a look at how our team's doing. Marner with 61 points in 62 games. Pavelski has 58. Bergeron 54. Tavares 49. Kessel 44. Burns 39. Riley 34. Any, like, glaring holes here? Major issues? I don't think so. I don't expect Muzzin or Shen to put up a ton of points, but they're playing as a plus. Nyquist and Henrique, I mean, whatever. They're playing, you know, deep in the lineup. I actually kind of like where we're at. I don't know how the goalies are doing. Maybe we look for a goalie. Yeah, Ranta's not looking good. Reimer is okay. Maybe we look for a top-tier goalie here. Maybe that'll be our trade. In the division right now, we're still in third place. We're 3 points above the Buffalo Sabres. In the entire league, we were 12th, I believe, last time. And in the entire league right now, we are sitting 11th. So, yeah, you know what? We're going to stay the course here. We are going to look for a goalie, and that'll maybe help us out a bit. But I'm pretty happy with how things are looking. Let's go goalie hunting, shall we? Let's see who's available. I see Varlamov is available. I don't know, and I'm not making a trade for him. I just want to take a look at his stats and see if he's been playing well. Not terrible. I want like a top tier goalie here. Let me go shopping. Interestingly enough, Vegas is 32, 22, and 8, and they're considered a seller. I don't think that they should be doing as well as they are. I think that's the issue. No, I'm going through. I'm just looking for people who are sellers, people who want a trade. We have Kochetkov here, 85 overall. He's got some good numbers. You know what? Let's see if we can grab him. It's going to be hard because I can't add in draft picks, but we'll see what I can do. Well, let's start with Ranta. We have, is this Joshua Waugh? Yeah, Joshua Waugh. I don't think that goes through, but if we can add one more player, maybe. They want Goyette. He's a prospect for us. We can also give them Giordano, who they're interested in, apparently. Let's try this. Kochetkov for Ranta, Waugh, and Giordano. They want Giordano for whatever reason. We will still have 6 Leafs that I drafted on the team. What do you say? Is this our goalie? It is! We are officially done building our team. No more trades can happen. We're going to leave the trade deadline with a brand new goalie and hope that we can lead our team to the Stanley Cup. We are going to use Kochetkov here. We'll see how this goes, man. We ended up getting a goalie. Reimer will be our backup, and he's got decent numbers as well. Ranta seemed to be struggling. We'll see how it goes with our first game with our brand new goalie against the Vancouver Canucks. I'm hoping for a big game here from our brand new goalie. Let's see how it goes. After the first period, Vancouver solved him 8 seconds in. Is that 8 seconds in, or is that with 8 seconds left? Either way, 1-0 for Vancouver. Second period, it's 1-1. Phil Kessel gets the goal on Vanacek, and Terry gives Vancouver the lead immediately. We had a power play there. It didn't work. Tavares scores. Tie game. There we go. We're killing them in the shots. And Marner scores to give us a lead. Thank God. Now we have a power play. We don't capitalize. Vancouver on a power play. They don't capitalize. 3-2, 5 minutes to go. We have a lead in shots. We're playing well. Over 20 saves for Kochetkov in his debut. And we walk away with a big victory here against Vancouver. From here, it's all about simming. We're going to go all the way to the end of the season and hopefully see ourselves making the playoffs. Final game of the regular season. We're going to slow sim this as well before we get into the final stats and where we finished in the division. Final game here against the Rangers. After the first period, it's 1-0. Patrice Bergeron scores on Hellebuck. Second period, it's 2-0. Brendan saw it, and we are looking pretty good here. We have a power play. I feel like we never score on the power play, but that's okay. Doubling them in shots. I feel like we put up a lot of shots every game, too. Good kill by the PK. We have a power play. That does nothing. There are very short power plays there. 5 minutes to go. We're still up 2-0, and it's looking pretty good for the final game of the season. Adam Henrique with the empty netter, and we shut out the New York Rangers. Let's see who did what. Who was the goalie there? Was it Kochetkov? It was Reimer in net for the last game of the year, and he gets a shutout. Interesting. Connor Hellebuck made 39 saves in the loss. Got a feel for him. Well, with that game out of the way, we finished behind Ottawa and Tampa for third place in the division with 97 points. Not a terrible year. In the entire league, at last look, we were 11th. We finished 6th in the entire NHL. A pretty successful first season here in the Fantasy Draft Challenge. Now we need to head into the playoffs. In terms of points, Marner finished with 81 points in 82 games. Pavelski, 75. Bergeron, 73. Tavares, 57. Kessel, 53. Burns, 48. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm pretty happy with the way the points are spread out here. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players with at least 43 points. That's really solid. Let's take a look down here. Nyquist was a -10. Henrique was a -10. And Oshie, a -17, though we had 37 points. Not great. In terms of goalies, Kochetkov, a 929 and a 197 since coming over to the team. Absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see how he does in the playoffs. In terms of point leaders for the entire league, I'm assuming Scheifele. Yeah, 109 points from Scheifele, 101 from McDavid, 95 from Gaudreau, Malkin at 94, Pasta 93, Kucherov 92, Bratt 92. But Bratt and Scheifele just played super well together. That's a weird one. I did not expect that. Well, let's find out who we're going to be playing in round 1 of the playoffs. Who's it going to be? And then we'll take a look at their team, take a look at their lines, see how they did. We have the Ottawa Senators. They were doing really well this year. They had a great season. So let's take a look at their team. Ottawa has Tarasenko, Barkov, Nylander, Bertuzzi, Stamkos, Pacioretty, Kane, Roslovic, Gaudreau, Ristolainen, Stenlin, and Greer. Defense is Slavin, Pionk, Butcher, Manson, Kalniuk, and William Carrier. And in net, they have Thatcher Demko and Phoenix Copley. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with how I do this kind of stuff, I sim the first 3 games no matter what, and then we slow sim the rest of the series, but I like to get the first 3 games out of the way. Regardless if we're down 0-3, we're up 0-3, it's 2-1, either way, I don't care. So game number 1, we are winning in overtime. We go up 1-0 in the series. Game number 2, we win. We lose 4-1. Okay, well, great. And game number 3, it is a overtime loss. We're down 2-1 in the series. On to game number 4. We're going to slow sim starting now. All right, game number 4. We're at home. We need a big victory here. Come on, guys. After the first period, it is 1-1, Saad and Stamkos. Second period, 4-2. There we go. Tavares, Oshie, and Kessel scoring on Demko, and we have a 2-goal lead here in the third period. Let's tie this series up. Power play could have put it away, and it does. After the power play, Burns gets one. The power play didn't do it, but Brent Burns does get one there. Barkov makes it a 2-goal game again. 10 minutes to go, but I feel pretty confident here. I think we got this. 5 minutes now. They are out shooting us, and Carter solves Demko again. 6-3. That's going to be a statement. We put up 6 goals on Demko. Well, lots of goals being scored in the series so far. It's 2-2 in the series. Let's move on to game number 5. Come on, guys. We need a big victory here. Let's move on to round 2, shall we? First period, 1-0. Luke Shen, hell yeah. Second period, it's 1-1. Evander Kane solves Kochekov. Come on. Power play, 5-on-3, and we don't capitalize. That's tough. Ottawa can't get one on theirs. They get another power play. And now we have a power play. Nobody's scoring. Power plays for days on both teams, and no one is scoring. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. 3 to go. Come on, somebody score a goal. It looks like we're going to be going to overtime for the 3rd time this series. Let's watch. All right, here we are. Tavares starting out against Barkov, and we win the draw. Now, I'm not going to commentate this entire thing. I feel like it would take way too long, but I will show you guys the game-winning goal here in overtime, regardless of who scores it. Let's hope it's the Leafs. JVR again to Kessel. Shoots, and what a save by Demko. That's a huge save. That could have been game. Kessel with it again. Walks it over to Orlov. Orlov throws it on goal. That's deflected. JVR on the rebound. Can't get it by Demko, who's playing unreal. Here comes Kane. He rifles one. That one gets blocked. Only less than 2 minutes to go here in overtime already. And here we go. O'Reilly the other way. Come on. He gets bumped. What a hit! Oh my god, he's dead! And he scores! Gus Nyquist runs over a player and then scores one on Demko immediately after. Toronto wins in overtime. What a huge goal. We're up 3-2 in the series. Gus Nyquist plays hero. I have to watch that again. That was ridiculous. Is that a charge even? Here he comes. Wow, that's a hit. That might have been a bit of a charge as Kalniuk gets absolutely destroyed. Oh my god, that might be the biggest hit I've ever seen. Oh my god. I'm just gonna play it in normal time. Holy crap. That hit clears up Nyquist in front of the net. He's all alone, and a great pass from O'Reilly to Nyquist, and he scores. What a play. What a great acquisition. Nyquist is turning out to be a huge goal there. So we head into game 6, up 3-2 in the series. We're at home. Let's get it done. First period, we're down 1-0, Pacioretty. Second period, 3-2. Let's go. Nylander scores for Ottawa, but O'Reilly, Kessel, and JVR, a bunch of great former Leafs getting some goals. So we have a lead here in the third period. If we win this game, we move on to round 2. We have a power play, and we don't score. Pacioretty comes back and ties it immediately after. 3-3 here in the third. It's been a really close series. This could be our 4th overtime game if it goes, but we have a power play, and we score! Pavelski on the power play gives us a lead. 2 minutes to go here. Can we do it? We do. The Leafs move on to round 2, beating Ottawa in 6 games. Your 3 stars, Nylander had 3 points, Kessel had 2, and Pacioretty with 2 goals. But in the end, the only thing that matters is we got the victory. Time to find out who we play here in round 2. We'll take a look at our player stats, and we'll look at the team we're going to be playing as well. And it's going to be the Buffalo Sabres. Let's take a look at our stats first. O'Reilly, 7 points in 6 games. Love it. Kessel has 6. Tavares has 5. Burns has 5. Pavelski has 5. Marner only has 3. That's a little concerning. Is there anyone who's done absolutely nothing? Adam Henrique, whatever. Orlov, Riley. Again, yeah, Riley and Marner not doing much. That is a bit concerning. In terms of goalies, I mean, I can't be too upset, I guess. We gotta hope that Kochekov has a better series. He only had a 900 and a 3.09. Let's see how Buffalo's doing. Buffalo has Connor McDavid. Oh, dear God. We are gonna deal with Connor McDavid. Michelli, McDavid, Barabanov, Thomas, Nuge, Hyman. They just got a bunch of Edmonton Oilers. They're just like, hey, Edmonton's doing it right. Let's be them. We got Wood, Sundqvist, Perry, Vetrano, Rodriguez, and Fogle. Their defense is Siegenthaler, Severson, Addison, Pedersen, Dumoulin. Severson, Pedersen, Addison, Dumoulin. Nice. And then they have Mario Ferraro. And their goalie is Tristan Jarry. He looks pretty good so far. Now again, we're going to sim the first 3 games before we slow sim the rest. Let's hope that we have a series lead heading into game 4. I'm actually going to move myself out of the way here just because the games are low on the schedule, and I don't want to miss anything. So, game 1, 2, and 3, we're going to sim. Let's see how we do. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. 3-0 in the series over Buffalo. This is huge. We can complete a sweep against Connor McDavid and the Buffalo Sabres right here, right now. Let's get it done in Buffalo. First period, 0-0. We have a lead in shots, 11-5. Second period, 2-2. Sod and Ghost for us. Siegenthaler and, of course, Connor McDavid for Buffalo. And we're in the third period. This could be it for Buffalo. We could send them packing right here. Buffalo on the power play, and they score. Ferraro solves Kochekov. Now we have a power play, and we don't respond. 8 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Somebody get something. Marner, I'm hoping he's having a good series because he didn't do much in the first one. 2 minutes to go here. 1. And unfortunately, we lose game number 4. And we do not get the sweep of the Buffalo Sabres. Taking a look at the 3 stars. Connor McDavid with 3 points. I'm not surprised in the slightest. All right, game number 5. Let's see if we can end it here at home. We did pretty well at home in the first round. Let's do it again. First period. 2-1 Buffalo. Connor McDavid. Oh, no. Please don't let Connor McDavid take over the series. Carter gets a goal for us here late in the first. Second period, 3-2. Barabanov gets one, probably assisted by Connor McDavid. And then Ryan O'Reilly gets one for us. So we're down by 1 here in the third period. And Buffalo is out shooting us. Come on, guys. This isn't good. We were up 3-0 in the series. We cannot let them come back and make it 3-2. If they reverse sweep us, I will never play this game again. I swear. That's the longest power play of all time, and we're not capitalizing. We've had a power play for 13 straight minutes. We couldn't score. What is happening? 3 stars of the game. Ryan O'Reilly had 2 points. Jari put up a 931. Oh, geez, we're gonna get reverse swept, aren't we? Kochekov's numbers aren't that bad. They aren't. He's got a 908 and a 267. Like, it could be much better. His numbers aren't terrible. It's not like we're sitting there and getting destroyed every game in terms of goals. We need our scorers to start scoring. That's the issue. Marner, how many points do you have now? You have 7 points in 11 games. Not great. Burns leading the team here. O'Reilly, then we have Pavelski, Kessel. Yeah, Marner, and where's Morgan Riley? He has 0 points in 11 games. What is happening? All right, I'm moving some stuff around. We are doing this. We need our scorers to score. It's as simple as that. We need our scorers to score. So, scorers goes to... I'm not going to change this line. O'Reilly has over a point per game for us. And while Nyquist and Carter aren't doing anything, O'Reilly's doing everything. So, we're not going to touch it. Let's leave that. The rest, we've moved it around. Let's see if we can end this here in Game 6. We're back in Buffalo. There's a lot of Leafs fans in Buffalo here for the game. Let's win it in front of them. Let's get this done and over with and get a couple days rest before the next round at least. First period, it is 0-0. Shots are almost even as well. Second period, 1-1. Marner, finally. Let's go. And then Sundqvist gets one on Kochetkov. As we're into the third period, tied at 1. Buffalo looking to tie the series after we were up 3-0 very quickly. Power play. Nothing. The power play is dead. Another power play. And Bergeron scores. 1-goal lead here in the third. We finally score a power play goal. All right, 4 minutes to go. This has got to be it, right? This has got to be it. 1 minute. Buffalo throwing shots on net. They can't get it by Kochetkov. And we will, indeed, walk away from the series, winning in 6 games, moving on to round 3. Thank God for that. Jeez, man. Had me nervous. Who are we going to be playing in round 3 of the Stanley Cup playoffs? It looks like we're going to be playing the Carolina Hurricanes, who had 55 wins this previous season. Let's take a look at their team. Gensel, Zibanejad, Voracek, Arvidsson, Keller, DeBrusk, Parsonen, Deneau, Kolesar, Kakko, Luosterainen, and Hoffman. The defense is Uyghur. They have Cale Makar. Oh boy. They have Barry, Shillington, Kulak, and Labushkin. And in net, Alex Georgiev, who's putting up some really good numbers. Oh boy. In terms of stats for us, I mean, Marner's up to 9 points in 12 games. I guess he's doing a bit better. Bergeron has 8, Kessel has 8, JVR has 8. Like, this, pretty solid. And then we go down here. Did Riley finally get a point? He did! Riley had a point! He did it! Now do more. We're going to sim the first 3 games per usual and head into game 4. Let's see how we're doing. We win game 1, game 2, and game 3. Oh my god. It's a repeat of last time. Kochetkov is playing amazing, only allowing 2 goals in 3 games as we head into Carolina. Actually, we're at home. We're the home team looking to get the sweep. Let's sweep them at home, boys. Let's get this done. First period, it's 2-0 Carolina. Zibanejad and Deneau. Second period, it's 4-0. 6-1. Oh, no. Reimer ends up allowing 2. Actually, Reimer got majority of the game. Interesting. Deneau and Zibanejad scored 2 really quick ones on Kochetkov, and we pulled them. Interesting. Well, that sucks. On to game 5. Why is it that when we slow sim, we're so much worse? All right, here we go. Game number 5. Trying to close out the series here. Early power play. Hopefully we capitalize. First period. We did capitalize. First period, it's 1-1. Pavelski had the goal on the power play. DeBrusk got one on Kochetkov on a weird shot, it looks like, from the point. Second period, tie game still 1-1 as we head into the third. We have a lead in shots. We're looking to get some big goals. We need someone to step up. And that someone right now is Mitch Marner. Nope, it's Zibanejad for Carolina. That was good timing. Great. Zibanejad's been unreal. Come on, guys. Do not lose this to no. We're going to be moving to... Okay, Gensel. Great. Good job. Where are you shooting from? Kochetkov struggling the last couple games as we are now in a 3-2 series, just like the Buffalo series. I'm getting concerned again. We made line changes last time and it worked. Let me make some line changes again. We move stuff around. Let's do it again. All right, we move that around. Riley can go back to number 1. We'll do that. We'll do this. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's going to look. We're going to win this game now because I played around with stuff, right? That's how it works. All right, game 6. Come on, we're back at home. Ended on home ice just like we did the Buffalo series. And then we move on to the Stanley Cup Finals. First period, it's 2-0 Carolina. Second period, 3-0. Guys. Is this an I mean, obviously we're not scoring goals, so it's an offense issue, but like do we start Reimer next game? Do we almost get reverse swept here? We can't score, but do we start Reimer and hope that he has a better game than Kochetkov? We end up losing this game 3-0. We get shut out at home. We've scored 2 goals the last 3 games. This is not good. Kochetkov is a 917, a 242. Reimer hasn't looked great. He made 59 saves in 2 games, though. Like, he put up a decent amount of saves. Do we start Reimer? It's not like Kochetkov has been bad, but we're starting Reimer. trying to just spark the team here in Game 7. We cannot get reverse swept. It cannot happen. I'm going to edit the line some more. I'm going to move Pavelski off the top line. And we're going to put... How's Kessel doing? 10 points. JVR, 12 points. We'll do JVR. Do something like this. It's going to be Bergeron, Marner, JVR, Pavelski, Tavares, Kessel, Nyquist, O'Reilly, Saad, Carter, Henrique, Oshie. Man. I'm concerned. Like, if we get reverse swept here, like, Leafs fans would be really mad at me. If I'm being honest with you, Leafs fans would be mad at me, and I didn't even do it. All right, well, let's do it. This is it. Do we get reverse swept, or do we move on to the Stanley Cup Finals? One game to decide it. Oh, if we get reverse swept, it can only happen to the Leafs, man. It can only happen to the Leafs. First period. 2-1, Tavares and JVR solve Georgiev. Mackenzie Weegar scores another long shot there on Kochetkov. Second period. Still 2-1. We have a lead in the third period. Shut them down. I want all 5 players on the ice to stack up in front of the net and just lay down and just don't allow any shots. I just want you to take shots to the face. Shut them down. 6 minutes to go. Come on. 4. Oh, man, we have a 1-goal lead. Come on, we need the insurance, man. I'm so nervous here. Are we going to the Stanley Cup Finals? Oh, let's watch the final 17 seconds, as we could be going to the finals here, guys. We almost got reverse swept, but we might hang on and go to the finals in the first season of this entire series. This is huge. We need to win this draw, and we don't. Weegar wins it, and here comes Makar. He's in. Do not let anyone shoot this puck. Marner gets... I'm playing? Apologies. My bad. I didn't realize that I was controlling. That's on me. Doesn't matter either way. At least Carolina had a shot there without me trying. Marner with the puck, and he's going to get it to JVR, who's going to clear it. He's not going to clear it. Gensel gets it to Dvorak. Oh my god. Shot from Weegar, blocked. What a block. Who was that? Bergeron, I love you. Makar, Dvorak, he gets rocked. Gensel goes for a shot, but it's not in time. We survive. We survive as we're moving on to the Stanley Cup Finals. The Eastern Conference champions. Let's go lift that trophy. Marner is the captain, shaking hands here. We got JVR. Is he facing the other way? Did I see that? Or whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. Marner, is he going to touch it? No, he's not going to touch it. And see if he just avoided the jinx or not. You can see the Carolina fans are extremely unhappy to be watching this, but they're still there. There's no Leafs fans in the crowd. Either way, we're moving on to the finals here. This is wild. I didn't expect this. And in the finals, it looks like we're going to be playing Vegas. You got to be kidding me. We're playing Vegas. Let's take a look at our team stats before we take a look at Vegas here. Pavelski, 16 points. Marner has 15 now. Marner has stepped it up. Let's go. We got Bergeron with 14, Burns with 14, JVR 13. Anyone with nothing. How's Riley doing? Is he doing better? Riley has 3 points. Oh, boy. Goalie-wise, Kochetkov, he's all right. I'm pretty happy with his numbers. 919, good enough for me. As we move on and we play Vegas here, let's take a look at their squad. They've got that crazy line of Bratt, who has 26 points in 19 games, Scheifele, who has 23 points in 19 games, and Kucherov, who has 20 points in 19 games. They have Tolvanen, Dvorak, and Drouin, Robbins, Byfield, Texier, Denisenko, Protas, and Malgin. I feel like they changed their team a lot. On defense, they have Sanheim and Liljegren, Murphy, Alexiak, Wallman, Mitchell, and in net, they have Jake Allen. Their team is just not crazy in the slightest. How are they doing this well? It's all about that first line, I guess. Guys, you know the drill at this point. We're going to sim the first 3 games, see how the series is doing, and then we're going to move on to game number 4. We win game 1, game 2, and then lose game 3. So we're up 2-1 here in the series against Vegas, on to game 4. Stanley Cup Final action. We're looking for a big victory in Vegas. If we win this game, we go up 3-1. If we lose, we're tied at 2. First period, 0-0 game. Second period, 2-2. We had a 2-goal lead there, Carter and Orlov, but then Alexiak and Bratt score. And on to period number 3, where we're looking for a big victory. We have a power play, and you can't score, man. We get a lot of power plays. Can't score on any of them, I feel like. Vegas with a long power play. What just happened? It's like 9 minutes. 5 minutes to go here in the third period, and we could be headed to overtime yet again. 2-1. And indeed, we are headed to OT. Let's watch. We're in Vegas looking for a big OT winner. Let's see how this goes. Like last time, I'm not going to commentate everything, but I will make sure to commentate the game-winning goal. Speaking of, here comes Bergeron to Marner, and that's saved. That would have been a great way to end it. You know, if we win the cup, I guarantee people are going to think I cheated. But, like, I've shown everything. I don't know how else to do this. We got really lucky in this one. There's been times where I did something similar, and I didn't even make the playoffs. Byfield in. Over to Texier. What a play. That one almost sneaks through. Carter the other way now. Come on. 1-on-2. He gets easily poke checked. Didn't even try protecting the puck there. What a hit. A big hit led to a goal last time. And here comes Orlov. And we're coming the other way. Oshie to Henrique. He shoots. What a save. A big hit leads to another big opportunity. Carter tries to throw it on goal, but it goes wide as there's only 1 minute to go here in the first overtime. This one's almost over. Pratt with the puck now. He's got a little bit of a rush going. 8 seconds left. Plays with it. Carter with the steal. Only 5 seconds to go. You've got to move. Get one last shot off here. And he won't get it off as we're heading to double overtime. Here comes Dvorak. He gets bumped. Shen's going to grab that puck. It's tied up in the corner. And here we go. Morgan Rielly up to Joe Pavelski to Phil Kessel. And here's Tavares. He's in, and Kessel couldn't get the 1-tee off. A great opportunity. Here comes Robbins the other way. Robbins. Over to Alexiak. That one's poked. Byfield shoots. Big save by Kochetkov. Vegas with the puck deep in our zone. And he scores. It's going to be Robbins who gets it. Vegas survives. It's a 2-2 series. Unfortunately, unable to get the victory here as we head home, tied at 2. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I've been recording for so long. Oh my God. All right, it's fine. We're having fun, and we're going to win the Stanley Cup. We're going to do it. First period, it is a 0-0 game here in game number 5. Second period, it's 2-1 Vegas. Burns got a goal for us, but Dvorak and Protas the other way, and we are down here in the third. Vegas only has 15 shots on goal. We've played very well, and Marner solves Allen 2-2 game. We need a big win here. We win this game, we have 2 shots at winning the Stanley Cup. Come on, win this game, guys. 7 minutes to go, tied at 2. Are we going to go to overtime again? Power play? Can't capitalize. Power play again? And we're going to overtime for a second straight game.
1 hour later.
This is not looking good. Brett down the middle and a big save by Kochetkov, who's definitely got to be our first star on our team at least. One last shot from Vegas, and we're heading to a third overtime. Oh no, we're going to be shorthanded. Who took the penalty? Who did it? Who's going to the box? JVR. My dude, what are you doing? Drouin to Dvorak. Shoots. Saved by Kochetkov here on the power play. Vegas is, they're looking pretty good here. They have another minute to go here on the power play. And Oshie's in deep, killing some time. Good job, Oshie. Look at him battle. Let's go, TJ. What a huge pickup. Texier to Dvorak. Dvorak gets around Shen. Shoots. Oh, man. Big save by Kochetkov, and Oshie clears it. The penalty is officially over. We're back to 5-on-5. And we immediately take a penalty. And who was it this time? JVR. My dude. Kucherov is in all alone on a breakaway. He shoots. Scores. How does that happen shorthanded in overtime? I don't know. But Kucherov scores, and Vegas takes Game 5. JVR, man, costing the team. That's not good. Well, we're down 3-2 in the series. JVR, I'm sending you down the lineup for that back-to-back penalties in overtime. You just don't do that, friend. I'm sorry, you don't. We're going to switch you up. We're going to put Pavelski back on the first line. JVR is going to play third line with O'Reilly and Nyquist. See what happens here in game number 6. Hopefully, we can stay alive. We win this game, we move to Game 7 for the Stanley Cup. We lose this game, and Vegas wins the trophy. First period, it's 2-1 Vegas. Marner gets a goal, but Tolvanen and Malgin for Vegas. Period 2, 3-2 Vegas. Marner again, Scheifele on Kochetkov. We're down, and Scheifele scores again. There's a power play, and Scheifele gets the hat trick. Vegas is going to walk away with the damn cup after all of that. Kessel gets one to make it 5-3, but we're down by 2 with 5 to go. I just don't see it. Come on. Marner played great. Tolvanen gets the dagger, and that is going to do it. The Toronto Maple Leafs make it all the way to Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals, all the way to multiple double overtime and triple overtime games, but they do not win the Stanley Cup. That honor belongs to the Vegas Golden Knights. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. We're just going to end it. This is it. This is a failure. We did not win the Stanley Cup with Toronto. So you guys, let me know down below who you want to see me use next week. What team will it be? The top rated comment will be chosen. So you let me know. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done with Toronto. Enjoy the Stanley Cup celebration from the Vegas Golden Knights. The final stats on the season. For the playoffs, Marner had 22 and 25. Burns had 20, Pavelski had 20, and here's the rest of the team. Unfortunate outcome, Riley only had 4 points in 25 games. That is really bad. What did Riley do during the regular season? Did he not have 40 points? He had 43 points. I don't understand what happened in the playoffs. Regardless, next episode, we try a new team. Here's Kochetkov's final stats in the playoffs, and you know what? He did not play poorly whatsoever. Unfortunate, but we do not get the Stanley Cup in our first attempt. We'll try again next Friday with a new team. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I had a good time. I enjoyed this. I'm glad I brought this back. Can't wait to do it again next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty.